Hello and welcome to another video of The Long Termer. In this video, I will be taking you for a quick walk around of the 2020 Mahindra Thar AX variant, which is a variant above than the base variant AX standard. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button for watching more such videos from The Long Termer. By this time around, if you haven't seen this new Thar on road, you'll have some kind of notion that this does not look as big as compared to the older generation. I used to have this notion, but after seeing it right in front of my eyes, I can say that it is quite big. The front fascia will definitely remind you of the Jeep Wrangler, all thanks to the 7-slot grille and the circular headlamps. AX variant gets a single tone bumper, which is not the case with the top-end LX trim. The wheel arches get side turn indicators and parking lamps. The headlamps are halogen based across all the variants. This variant misses out on front fog lamps and LED DRLs. AX variant comes with two color options. One is this red rage color and the other being the Napoli black. The top-end LX trim gets 6 color options. Personally, I don't like the fact that on the red rage color, you get this unusual white color painted wheels which does not look very appealing. Whereas on the Napoli black color, you get the standard steel rims. Few of the retro touches like these visible door hinges, matte black finish ORVMs and door handles, and especially these large wheel arches makes the Thar even more desirable and rugged. The fuel lid opens up with the help of a key. On the rear, the tail lamps are LED based and looks quite good. Rear parking sensors are standard across all the variants, but even on the top end trim, the reverse parking camera is a miss. These are the 16 inches, whereas on the top end LX trim, you get 18 inches alloy wheel. You get a flip key for the central locking system, but it is not remote operated. On the inside, you will notice that this new Thar is a complete departure from what it was in the older generation. The driver's side seat on the AX variant misses out on height adjust. You get adjustable headrest, but once seated inside, you will realize that the seats in themselves are at a very commanding position. Inside the cabin, the quality of the materials used, their fitment is top-notch and is highly commendable. The doors open nice and wide. You get a bottle holder and some amount of space is there on the door panel. The windows are quite big and you will not feel claustrophobic at all. Overall, the cabin is very airy. Since there are no infotainment system on offer in this particular variant, you only get the placement for the speakers and there are no speakers on offer. These are the controls of the MID and the headlight leveler. Here you have an analog instrumental cluster with an MID on the center. There are toggles on the left and right for wiper and lights. The infotainment system can be installed from Mahindra or even from outside, depending upon your requirements. The circular aircon vents with the piano black surround looks quite classy. Even the carbon fiber sort of finish looks very premium. The manual air conditioner, the dual airbags on the Thar can be switched on and switched off. You even get a 12-volt power socket. 4-wheel drive is standard across all the variants. On the AX standard and AX variant, you only get the manual transmissions. Another useful addition are these front power windows. They work quite well and is seamless. And before you ask, let me tell you that they are standard across all the variants. There is a coin holder, 2 cup holders, but it misses out on both front and rear armrests. The glove box is very small and has the capacity of accommodating a few documents. Another cool touch is the serial number of the vehicle on the dashboard. There is a grab handle on the dashboard as well. On the AX standard and AX variant, you get the 6-seater seating configuration. Perhaps not the best place to be in. You even get a zipper for opening the canopy. On the AX optional and LX variant, you get the hardtop and convertible roof options. And there, you even get a factory fitted roll cage. But here, it misses out on that. There is a reading lamp, but it does not have speakers placement like what you have on the LX variant. Driver's side sunshade gets a ticket holder. The manual IRVM, the co-passenger side sunshade gets a vanity mirror as well. In these modern times, the analog instrumental cluster really stands out from the rest. But nevertheless, you get a very informative multi-information display. You get information like engine running time, average speed, distance to empty, real-time fuel efficiency figures, digital speed, wheels angle while off-roading, gear shift indicator, and you can even customize them as per your needs. There are lots of Thars embossing in and around, but one such cool quirk is an iteration with a Thar, camels and a cactus on the windshield, probably depicting the Thar desert. With the pedals, a footrest is missing. Now let's quickly open the bonnet of the car. It's a two-way process and looks quite cool. There are two engine options on offer. One is the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder M Stallion petrol engine and the other being the 2.2-liter M Hog diesel engine. Let's hear out the diesel motor. The petrol engine is 20 brake horsepower more than the diesel engine, but the torque outputs remain same at 300 Newton meters. Both the engines are a story in itself, but one thing is for sure, that you will have smiles on your face. Moreover, this same powertrain will be available soon on the upcoming Scorpio and XUV 500. Recently, the Thar was crash tested by the Global NCAP and scored a massive 4-star rating. But if you watch this video carefully, you will observe that this is not the base variant or a 6-seater configuration one, but is the top-end LX trim. Apart from the standard safety features, the LX trim gets roll cage, ESP with rollover mitigation, and most importantly, front-facing seats, which is a more safer option than the bench seats available on the AX variant. Probably, this might be one of the reasons for Mahindra to stop the bookings of the AX standard and AX variant. Well, this is my personal opinion. There also have been rumors that the AX standard and AX variant have been discontinued by Mahindra. But that is not the case, and only for a temporary period they have closed the bookings for maximizing the production of the top-end LX and AX optional variant. Now, to sum up, I think the AX 6-seat configuration should always continue in the market as it has a separate customer base due to its practicality and daily usage. What do you think of the AX variant? Kindly drop down in the comment section below. If you have liked this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such videos from the long term. Thanks for watching.